Hey guys, this is the Chapter 4 test review. The Chapter 4 test is going to open Friday, December 18th. I realize that you guys may have a lot of tests. All you teachers might be trying to get in a test before break. So if you have a ton of tests on Friday, please email me and we can work something out, whatever works best for your schedule. So if that's the case, if you have a ton of tests on Friday, please let me know. Otherwise, everyone, please plan on taking the test Friday, December 18th. Get that done on Friday. So today, this video is just going to be going through the chapter review for the test on Friday. So I'm just going to run through each and every problem. Hopefully you already have this done and are just using this if you're stuck or to check your answers. Okay, so number 1, sketch the following graph. So I see that my zeros are going to be, if I were to rewrite this, it would be x plus 1 times x plus 1, right? Because it's squared. And same thing, x plus 3 times x plus 3. All right, now I set this equal to 0 to find my zeros, in which I'm setting each term equal to 0. So I have 0 equals x plus 1, 0 equals x plus 1, 0 equals x plus 3, 0 equals x plus 3. Now solve each of those for x. We get x equals negative 1, x equals negative 1, x equals negative 3, x equals negative 3. All right, so my points are negative 1, something's happening, negative 3, something's happening. Now I'm going to look at, is this an even or odd degree? Well, 2 plus 2 gives me 4. It's an even degree, so my end behavior is going to be going in the same direction. Then I'm looking at, is this positive or negative? It is, my leading coefficient is positive, so they're both going to be going up. And then negative 1 repeats twice, so I have a repeated 0, so a turning point there, as well as at negative 3. So a rough sketch of this graph looks something like this. Okay. Then number 2, I'm going to do the same exact thing. Set this equal to 0 equals negative. I'm going to rewrite that x squared, or that squared as x minus 2 times x minus 2 times x plus 6. Again, this rewriting process may not be necessary for you, so if it's not, skip it. Otherwise, if it is, do it. Whatever works best for you. Now I'm going to go ahead and set each of these equal to 0. And solve for x. I'm going to get x equals 2, x equals 2, x equals negative 6. So I know something's happening at 2 and at negative 6. Now I'm going to look at the degree. I see this is third degree, right? Because we have a little 1 here. And it is negative, so it's going to end going down, which means an odd degree, my end behavior is opposite. It'll start going up. Now, at negative 6, it only happens once, so it's going to be going straight through. And at 2, I have a repeated 0, so I'm going to have a turning point at 2. So this graph will look something like that. All right, number 3, again, same exact process. I'm setting this equal to 0. I'm going to rewrite this squared as x minus 1 times x minus 1, and then the x minus 3. Set each of those terms equal to 0. And solve for x. So I know my degree here again is 3. So I'm going to have opposite end behavior. My leading coefficient is negative, so it's going to end going down, which means it's going to start going up or in the upward direction. I have a repeated 0 at 1, and it goes straight through at 3. So I know I have a turning point at 1, and then it goes straight through at 3. So something along those lines. I'm just going to redraw this a little bit here. Something like that. Okay. Again, same process here. I'm setting this equal to 0 equals x. I'm going to rewrite this and this. Set each term equal to 0. A lot of times we'll forget about that x there, but don't forget about it. X equals 0. I have x plus 1 equals 0. X plus 1 equals 0. X minus 6. X minus 6. Again, I'm going to solve for x on all of these. That one's already solved for x. Here I have x equals negative 1. X equals negative 1. X equals 6. X equals 6.